following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
And we're back.
Okay. It's morning. It's Thursday morning.
I would like to attempt to roll out of bed a little extra early, slightly hungover, for which to acquire coffee.
Well, willpower roll because
It will be difficult.
yes.
I have set
21.
Logain's early morning alarm to wake him up to be Mars, bringer of war, extra loud. Lots of nice brassy horns.
Well, hopefully get up before that and then leave to get coffee. And then it goes off and then I come back.
I've also set it to detect Zalus.
You'll get a really nice cup of coffee. You'll come back and you'll be like, now too, and it'll go off and you'll spill it everywhere.
You weren't going to get good coffee here.
Better than
Decent
what we-
coffee here. It's better
Yeah.
than the Omega shit you ate.
That they were. I had Logain coffee. No one wanted it. Sounds like a you problem.
I drank your coffee.
You did. You didn't want that either, but I forced it down your throat.
Well, I sort of
Like
got out
a
of it.
dick! See, it's a homonym inferring that I was being a dick and also that she would need to have a dick forced in.
Gay.
No, she's a Titsari.
Oh, true.
So technically correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't quite work.
She a hoe.
What about the Goyles?
Well, I believe Crane is T-posing.
He's up super early to guard.
Rosa's snoring loudly with an arm hanging over the edge.
Wake up.
You see an arm hanging over the It's pink.
I'll get out of bed and I'll get dressed and go for breakfast. But before I go, you want breakfast?
Yes, breakfast good. Slight off top, but fun. Up. Breakfast good, coffee good. Oh wait, check terminal. See if new orders are in yet. No?
Not yet. No.
Yes, breakfast.
Head to breakfast.
Do we invite the boys or?
If they want breakfast, I'll be here. I'm guessing.
Zolo's already got. I don't know what
3
Logan's
coffees.
doing.
So Luke leaves to go to breakfast. Logan goes like, takes one of the Logan burgers, closes, preserve it. Right, time to go down to breakfast.
Logan breakfast for free.
It's a real food.
Yeah.
None of this floppy Joe shit.
No, I haven't had any floppy joes, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Flappy joes.
Flappy.
Flappy Joe.
Yeah, the Rosa will just be filling a plate with meat and carbs.
They've got some kind of meat
Yeah.
and something that could be perhaps scrambled eggs if scrambled eggs were pink.
And gristly.
And make beeping noises.
The thing is, because she's eating such bad food, she will actually have the sour light. It's just like, the Logain's ruined my taste buds. I would have just been happy with her crap. They keep feeding us well. What do you think this even is? Do you think this is powdered and came out of a can, or do you think this was a person thing?
Just remember,
Can.
even if you could eat this, you couldn't.
Oh, it might be worth it.
I bought Levo and Dextro.
Coffee's still good though.
And then
free to contact me if you need anything. You received the materials? Down beneath. Mining. Find a way.
Will do.
Right, I'm going back to. I'll get changed and go to the secretary office.
Are you still down for helping me go through that car?
Yeah, just flick me a message if and when it comes up.
Are you alright, Ermac?
Yes, I'm good, friend. Good.
Because you look a little worse for wear!
Just turn down. I'm fine.
Activate comms. Are you sure?
Yes.
What have we learned?
Drink more in the morning afterwards.
Maybe you should have gotten Maybe you should have gotten water instead of coffee.
Or more coffee. An hour to work it'll wear off. That's fine.
If you're already working with electricity, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm well into it.
Or a great conductor.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I remember this one time he was like, tickets please, and I had them right there.
And then Roxanne eating. Ooh.
Good old square eat. Efficient, yeah!
Strictly to protocol.
One hand on there because at any moment your boat could go eh. And while you do have a little thing,
It's not good.
one hand locked on the tray, one hand eating. You remember actually, you did it that way. I don't know if you guys would have.
We didn't have to worry about that, but yeah.
So I was going to say that. Is that a universal military thing?
That's a
or just
Navy thing.
It's a Navy thing. Air Force, we got all that stuff catered. That's why the Air Force had
That makes sense. You go up in your fucking F-22 Raptor, and then after you're up there for like 10 minutes, a woman comes around and busts with peanuts in one of those petticoat cans.
New Zealand. It wasn't no F-22 Raptor. It was a
true.
fucking
New Zealand
Skyhawk.
But as a voice, you know,
The only modern aviation plane that still uses a crank start. But that's fine because it was the only runway I've ever seen with a cattle grid. Fucking air traffic control was a bloke with a megaphone. Get out the road, mate! Get up there, Rich! Get up there, Rich! Get up there, Rich! Yes! You have to stop halfway to your exercises for a fucking wagon wheel and a beer.
you say these things, but what's really funny is someone fucked up with the configuration on the 50 cal machine gun. So when they pulled the pin for the safety, the gun fired and wouldn't stop firing because they fucked up the trigger mechanism. That's not the funny part. The funny part was beyond, because we parked the plane up at an embankment just in case this shit happens. But you don't expect a full magazine of rounds to go off. The cows behind it didn't either.
Yeah, they were busy eating their daily python.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on. Sorry, that's your thing to say. Look, it still hasn't worn off, alright? Give me a break. Cyberpunk Fridays. The same.
So yeah,
Yep.
Tiala goes to her, I suppose, desk.
Hey, at least they rang the bell.
Wow, yeah, that's actually...
That is rare. Make sure it's warm.
So you just it's trying.
Oh,
Make that
guess who
turn
the
up.
new favourite one is?
Didn't show up with anything else, rude.
Yeah. Where's my apology garlic bread?
Yeah, where's my free drink? Or my additional garlic bread?
Where's the order?
Where's the cheerleader? Gotta save the cheerleader, save the world.
They didn't chuck it in the hot food warming thing though.
Maybe just grabbed it out of the store and then...
Yep. Probably came out to do another order and then just on his way past.
Tiala goes to her
The
desk.
desk, yep.
Logan is going to work, doing all the work.
All of them.
So you to work. Oh, hello.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Ready for work.
Of course. Everything go okay with Betasari?
Yes, I disposed of the faulty storage module.
Good,
Yes,
good.
the report is already on your desk.
Yes. Well, let's see where you are needed today.
Fill up his empty coffee cup with Logan coffee. Trust me.
Let's see. Oh. Main power has had some issues with its computer now.
Assembled this place.
The lowest bidder. Oops, I didn't say that.
Same dots. Well, I'll get right on.
Here you go. Off you go.
Picks up my gear. Quadruple time.
Nice shot. I would say there was a Ken, but actually went in there.
It's got a little ramp!
It launched itself out.
I don't know what a rolling tells me!
Oh, just go.
For
To
one
get there
thing,
faster!
No, just
Okay.
that you went when you got there.
Oh. 26.
Yeah. And Zalo, Mr. Hungover Warrior. What are you doing?
Well, first I'll go check in with my boss at the start of the day and see what's going on. I won't be quite as early this time.
Yes, of course.
And I will have a fresh coffee on the way.
Oh, hello, it's
there we
you.
go.
Morning, boss.
I heard you had quite a night.
Yeah, there's they had a party down there.
Yes, everybody was talking about you. Just a big spender, big gambler,
Yeah,
big drink buyer.
I didn't expect to make that much. I'm actually garbage at it, but you know.
Oh, you know,
What even was I betting on?
I don't know, I wasn't there. I think it was...
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. But I can give you...
The secret undermining things need adjusting. Their Calidrian flow is obliterated.
the water filtration system has had some fluctuations.
That's not any good.
No, we're hoping there isn't any, electricity and water. You know how that is.
They get along swimmingly. It's things that are in it that don't like it.
So here's your orders.
Sweet. I'll go take care of that. Is it small fluctuations?
Yeah, there seems to be something that's interfering with the power there. We're hoping it isn't some kind of short or something caused by the vast amounts of liquid.
Well, I'll go check it out. You can count on me, Chief.
I know I can. Good luck!
That guy just gained a point.
We might end up on an escape ship. Make my way down to water processing.
Cool. Rosa, what are you doing after breakfast? You
Swing by a room to check terminal, and if there's no different orders there, go back to regular work.
there is a message telling you to still report to the garage, basically, but it's basically saying for the basic rundown of the executive vehicles.
Woohoo! Different job, new problem. But they're armored, and they'll have serious horsepower in them for exciting escapes. Hey!
And we do need cars.
I'd rather have Wamu.
There we go.
Trish has found me a Wamu.
Oh, okay.
Like a plush one move.
Like a statue. Though now I want a plush Wamu.
Bundled his button.
Actually, whether Rosa will like hit the showers and clean up before she goes down because it's good for
True,
turning for
you
executive
didn't
work.
actually hit the showers the previous night. Yeah. So you head down there. Who would be... What game would arrive at you? John.
Because I already know
And Rizalo would... You'd arrive gradually at your destination.
Just up to the... There'll be a guard at the door, I imagine. To the border office.
Yeah. It's just the supervisor, I think. I'm just checking yours. Yeah, no, there's no...
So we'll roll on in. So we'll
Yep.
look around for a supervisor wearing a hat of some description, I imagine. I'm gonna work out what's up.
It's an Asari, she takes your orders. Looks over the data pad. There you go. Thank you for checking into this. I hope there's no leakage or anything. Or this might not even be one of your problems.
Stop fisting my drink.
Couldn't even touch the sides.
Before I poke around, is it just water we process in here?
Well, pretty much water processing and filtration.
What seems to be the issue?
We keep getting strange flickering in the lights.
More of that. Okay. Just the lights? The machinery's...
Machinery seems to work fine.
Looks like the same thing we're doing.
Where am I going to grid? Oh, I'll have a look around. I'll let you know if I have to turn anything off.
Okay, you can't turn things off for too long.
Of course. I'll start by just doing a check around here. Just trying to buy half an hour for my headache to wear off. What's the fucking the scanner looking at wires? And I'll make a check for it.
Query, are not water filtration plants notoriously cacophonous?
Yeah, I suppose they are.
Damn it!
I'm Steven.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna do a quick check with this thing, and I'm gonna run to the breaker room and have a look there where it's quieter.
To the pumps.
16.
Yeah, what do you specifically check?
I actually, I guess that was just a spot to look for obvious faults. But
Oh, okay.
running through the light array with it.
Oh, okay. You don't see anything up where the lights are on the roof or anything that stands out, but you do notice that every so often there's a...
Okay. Well, I'll make my way to wherever. Is in the same breaker room I used last time? Or does this have a secret one?
Same one.
I'll make my way back to there.
Rosa arrives at the garage. Your little friend is there. Now, I have to go over these vehicles for you to make sure you drive safe. After all, you're taking executives around.
Of course, the literal least useful part of any organization.
The literal least useful of any organization.
Can we keep him? Think how safe we'd become.
He would spend all of his time dovetailing around Zalo going, I wouldn't. Please don't.
That explosive seems unsafe. What if it went off?
That's the point.
They think I should just cover you in inflatable rubber.
No, that will do.
Somehow just snatches them off you very quickly.
Have these sponge spheres. Careful, that one looks sharp.
Unlike most of the other vehicles here, these don't have a limiter on them.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Terribly unsafe, but those executives insist on being able to go at any speed they want.
Any? Well, they are very important people with places to be.
This computer will be keyed to your security so no one else can use it. Except it can't be overridden by those useless executives. And it is bulletproof and armored around the sides and the back here. For some reason, not the front. I don't know why. But that's where you'll be. They'll probably be in the back.
Point made. I am the most expendable thing in this car.
Yeah. It's the leather seats phenomenon.
You can talk to them through this. What else has this got? Oh, air conditioning.
Right at the back.
You can access the radio here.
Can you alter the air conditioning at the back?
Riding along in my automobile.
Do you have any questions about the vehicle?
Can we pop the hood?
Sure. Let me just go get my steppy ladder.
Yeah, staring at the hood of the thing. As soon as he sees Steppy Ladder, it's like, I have to see this. I've discovered something that is amazing.
He goes through the store, then comes out with this that's basically like Fisher Price, my first little step. It's just one of those little 2-step.
Yep. Prop hood up and stuff like that, and then it's just standing right beside him on this little Steppy thing. Picture. That's for me and for Logan.
He approaches it,
Puppetry of Volus.
and then he pulls out a little spirit level and puts it on top of the little step he's doing. He flicks it off, then steps up onto it.
Like to has little handrails.
See?
Never steps up onto the seat.
It does, but they're invisible hard lines.
How else did he carry it out there? His handles are just sort of... It's chairs floating.
Do you have mechanical knowledge?
A little bit. I've never worked with anything like this. I just wanted to see how big the engine was.
It's fairly sizable considering the vehicle doesn't really need it. It's got more power than it would possibly need.
So it's a BMW then.
Yeah.
It's an M series.
And then she's actually going to dig through questions. Like we're on a dust-covered planet. Like, has it been serviced lately? Are there filters and stuff like that thing? Because it's not going to like take off, fly around for 20 minutes, then get enough dust in the intakes to take it down.
It gets serviced every evening.
Ooh.
It's great. We have removable filters. We can just hose through and then put back in. It's very easy.
I was worried. It's very dusty out there.
Oh yes, too much dust and an accident could happen, and that wouldn't be safe.
I should have had more faith in your ability to keep things safe, boss.
Nasty show-offy vehicles just get clogged up with unnecessary detail. Oh look, it's all broken and on the floor.
Do. You want to drive real safely.
He shows you the various main aspects of the engine. It's very neat because it's not like a primitive internal combustion engine that we have.
Thanks, technology.
Very little moving parts at all.
Come on, Elon Summer.
He very carefully calls down his little steppy ladder and
So, did you want to be my first passenger for like a shakedown run?
Oh, good, I can grade you. Pulls out a little notepad and pen.
We can drive if we want to.
He gets into the back.
And I'll just try to keep out of mind. The last time I got graded on something, I drove straight into the back of another car.
Do you say that out?
Yes!
What?
I'm sure that only happened that one time, so I'm sure I'm completely over it and it won't happen
I
again.
don't feel safe. I need to get out.
Quickly before he gets out.
Start
Get
car!
the handle is stuck. Didn't maintain. Not safe.
And you drove it.
Yep. I'll make sure it's not a 1. Natural fucking 20!
Safe!
Reckless safety.
No, actually. So, can I have natural 20 for actually, like, scenic driving around the city? And it was just like hey boss, check out that. That looks cool!
You can even do the casual, like, weave between the buildings. Like, if you.
On your right, you'll see processing, which is a big fucking thing.
Little bit.
Go up so
Solid liquid
high.
separation.
He's safe.
With us.
Well, you do. He's also sitting rather low, so you do have to bank the.
So you can see.
Roll.
Roll.
barrel vault.
Roll.
The barrel. So, Zalo, you're doing your work. Query. What do you
Good
have?
query.
Does Zalo have any plans that he's working on at the moment to get down into the mining area?
So I was thinking of, while I'm in this breaker room, of messing with the specifically the mining systems as such to cause a loss of power, and then my best friend the chief would put me on the case, and I'd go have a look around before coming back up here after my look around and fixing the problem I had had.
I used to do that too.
There's this real serious
Fake
chance
bombs.
that whatever is going on down there might
Not
be
cutting.
super cold.
It's not true though.
So I want it to be like small fluctuations, like what has been happening around, but nothing major. Or if it's going to be something major, something that just disables everything.
Make a sabotage roll.
Sabotage! Oh my, it's a mirage.
So like that's a thing I should be good at. So what skill would we use? Because it
Well, if I
isn't
play
necessarily a
demolitions-
skill.
If I place the mine here, then
Repair?
oh wait,
I
You
guess
repair
like,
everything.
repair is the closest.
Knowledge munitions?
It'd be either, depending on how you're doing it, it would either be repair or it would be electronics.
And I'm just going to double check if they're indeed the same, because then it will not matter. They are indeed the same.
repair, because then that would be like plumbing as well.
Yeah, because they'll have a bunch of things, not just electronics, I could interfere with. 28.
Nice.
Yeah, life support system. Oh, whoops.
Gonna need those slaves now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Actually, with the documents you've got, you know we don't have to go down there. You
We
know
still
that.
want to know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, we do have to blow the crap out of this place because it helps Vrax somehow.
I mean, that's totally up to you what you do as far as that
That's
goes.
what Thrali and that did. They would just find a place that was maybe potentially related to Vrax, they would destroy it, and then they would go back to bounty hunting to make up the money they lost destroying Vrax's stuff.
Well, look, also I figured that the council sent a spectre here,
Yeah.
so
Maybe
there's something that needs blowing up.
And we probably should check with them before we do the actual demolition.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably be looking for him on the camera network whenever I'm not busy.
Especially because they're looking for him.
Yeah. Well, they're
Well,
not anymore. They're
Jed-
looking for Jack Perfectus.
Jed Perfectus is going to wind up a Spectre before low game does.
Yeah. That is canon.
And then from my position,
Yeah.
in the room after having implemented a 6 sabotage. I will notice the failing power levels in the mining department, and I will call my boss to ensure that I am given this task.
Your boss will come running in.
Hey,
What seems to be the problem?
we're losing mining.